Hello students, once again welcome in standard 12 mathematics, and we will continue in the chapter 1 relations and function. Before this we have understood about relations, which type of relations and functions also. Particularly in functions we were going on, and we have seen in that one and onto functions, and related to that examples we have solved till example 14 we solved, and related to that exercise also was given to you to solve yourself. Now the next topic in this chapter is composition of functions and invertible function. Composition means two or more functions we will combine here and we define here. And inverse function means the functions inverse also we define here. So first let's concentrate on composition of function. Composition of functions that we will see, and afterwards invertible also we will see. So related to the composition of function, the definition we have here, how we can combine two functions, that related it is. So let one function f is from a to b and the other function g from b to c be two functions. We have here two functions f and g. F is from a to b and g is from b to c. Then the composition of f and g, if we combine f and g functions, it is denoted by GOF and read as g of f. G of f, function g of function f, this way, is defined as the function GOF from a to c. See, the function f was from a to b and g from b to c. So GOF is from a to c, and given by GOF of x equals to g of fx. This way we can write O means of here. G of fx equals to g fx. This way every x belongs to a, means every element of this x will be from a, and a that is the domain of f that we have to take. Every element in GOF we have to take domain as the domain of f here. This is picturized also here in math form, that see, x belongs to a, so x belongs to a, the first domain is shown here. The f function is from a to b, so f function is a to b shown here. Here fx it gives in b. Then b to c is g, so b to c is g shown here, where value of fx we put and we get g of fx. So here f a to b and b to c, two functions are there. To define a to c directly, we have here this way shown, g of fx. If we define a to c directly, it is called g of f. Understood? In which the domain will be of a and range will be of c. This also we have to remember. That's why here GOF is from a to c. For GOF, domain will be a and codomain will be c. This way we have to define it and understand. Now, after understanding the definition, we will do one example also, which is in the textbook only. So example 15 is, let f from 2, 3, 4, 5 to 3, 4, 5, 9, and the other function g is from 3, 4, 5, 9 to 7, 11, 15. Be functions defined as, this is the question given, f2 equals to 3, f3 equals to 4, f4 equals to 2, and f5 both equals to 5. These are f functions defined, and g functions are g3 and g4 both equals to 7, and g5 and g9 both equal to 11. This way the question is given and find GOF. We want to find out GOF. It's a very simple question. So the in solution, by definition, as we have seen here, GOF is defined as g of fx. So by definition, GOF of x equal to g fx. X belongs to a. In our case, in this question, We will consider this f from A is our 2, 3, 4, 5, B is our 3, 4, 5, 9. Then in G, B is 3, 4, 5, 9 and C is 7, 11, 15. Like in definition we have, we are understanding with the definition. Giving A, B, C, that way the domain and codomain naming. So one by one we have to put the value of x, and x should be belongs to A. In A we have 2, 3, 4, 5. For these values only we have to find out G of f, because G of f belongs to x belongs to A. In G of f, x belongs to A. In our case, A is 2, 3, 4, 5. So we will take one by one, 2, 3, 4, 5. So first, in place of x, if we put 2 here, by definition, G of f2 can be written as G of f2 can be written as G. f2 value is given in a question. f2 is 3. So in place of f2, 3. Now G3 is also given in the question. G3 equals to 7. So this 7 comes. Understood? Similar way, for x equals to now the next value 3, we would put G of f3 can be written as G of f3 can be written as G. f3 is equals to, again the question is 4. So then G4 is in the question given, G4 is 7, so 7 the value. Similar way, for third value of A, x belongs to A is 4. So G of f is 4, it can be written as G of f4 can be written as G of f4 value. f4 value here we have 5. So that's G in place of f4 is 5. Then G5 is also in the question, G5 is 11, so 11. And at the end, the fourth value, last value of f, x belongs to A is 5. So G of f of 5 is equal to G of f5 can be written by the definition. And G f5 is in the question, f5 is 5, so 5. And G5 in the question is 11 again. So all the G of f related to x belongs to A, 2, 3, 4, 5. For that, we have found the function's range here, G of f. This way we have to find. It's very easy. You see 2 eyes or 3 eyes the video and understand this. It's very simple. What to remember? If function A to B one function and the other function is from B to C, the combined function will be called G of f. It will be B to C. This will be the definition, and this way, if the question is asked, we can solve.